Well, again, a very good morning to you. The National Director of Public Prosecutions, Advocate Shamila Batohi, is expected to continue to testify before the Nkabinde Enquiry when it resumes its hearings in Pretoria today. The inquiry is looking into suspended South Gauteng Director of Public Prosecutions, Advocate Andrew Chauke's fitness to hold office. This follows allegations that he obstructed key criminal prosecutions and shielded high-profile individuals from facing justice. Let's cross to SABC News Reporter Ofentse Setimo for more on the story. Ofentse, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Leanne. Well, we are expecting the National Director of Public Prosecutions, Advocate Shamila Batohi, to actually continue with her testimony. In fact, the majority of last week, it was her on the stand actually explaining what actually justified her actions to actually report South Gauteng Prosecutions boss, Andrew Chauke, to the presidency. This emanates from charges that were actually pursued against Major General of the KZN Tomena unit following allegations that he was actually using that unit as a death squad where they would actually target, allegedly, suspects that they were pursuing. And upon reaching them, then there would be a shootout. And following that shootout, they would stage the scene as though the suspects were actually not wanting to be arrested. And that's where the charges actually emanate from, the racketeering charges, that is. And in fact, there was another allegation where they were saying that Richard Mdluli's murder charges emanating from 1999 of Opara Mogibe was actually also referred to an inquest instead of being referred to a criminal court where he would actually be prosecuted for murder. So today we are expecting Advocate Shamila Batohi to elaborate on these two cases as to what actually led her to actually report the matter to President Cyril Ramaphosa. And in fact, Advocate Tembeka Ngukaitobi, who's actually representing Advocate Chauke, at his opening remarks actually mentioned that it was dangerous to actually prosecute the provincial director of prosecutions on the basis of them actually doing their job, as this could set a dangerous precedent where prosecutors would not be able to prosecute sensitive cases, worrying about the fact that they could actually be prosecuted for doing their job. Well, this inquiry will actually be continuing today, and we will definitely hear what Shamila Batohi has to say going forward, justifying what she actually said. It's not an easy testimony, as she has worked with the South Gauteng Prosecutions boss, Andrew Chauke, for a couple of years, and she knows him personally after working with him at the NPA.
All right, thanks for that one. I'm sure a lot of people will be waiting to hear more from her, so thanks very, very much. We'll, of course, get more updates from him as he continues to broadcast from there. Ofentse Setimo, who's on that story today.